this was definitely like a previous finals that we're going to get because when you look at this, you got Brian versus going against going against Kevin Durant, who is Brian has more wins against Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant has 17 wins and Brian has 23 over Kevin Durant. So LeBron has more wins. I just think with Kevin Durant scoring 30 and not looking back, I can say that Kevin Durant is going to be Kevin Durant no matter what. Kevin Durant is going to be Kevin Durant no matter what. No matter what, because we've seen both of these guys face in the NBA Finals. We've seen both of these guys go against each other in the NBA Finals. Um, we've seen the the type of the type of the type of competitive that both of these guys bring and what they brought in this game was interesting. It was definitely interesting to see. It was definitely interesting to see because you basically don't know what you're going to get in a matchup like this. You basically don't know what you're going to get in a matchup like this. For a Brian and the Lakers, this is a good win for them. This is a good win for them because when you win a game against, now I'm going to say this, everything is not about winning. Everything is not about winning. Everything is not about winning. And everything is not about winning. But I think when you have somebody like a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James on your team, you can say that you won this game. You won this game. You won this game. And and we can say that. We can say that LeBron wanted to win this game so that Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. I think it was a better matchup and a better feel for for Kevin Durant and LeBron to match up, even though this was their 40th matchup, their 40th matchup in the NBA, in the NBA, and their 40th matchup in their careers. Like we can say they're going, these two, these two might be. This is probably a preview of the West Conference Finals. We can say that, or we can say that 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 it looks like that. But at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, if I had to choose, I would choose both of these players. If I was starting a team, I would choose both of these players if I was starting a team. But the amount of impact that Kevin Durant brings to a team, the amount of impact that LeBron brings to a team, it's just amazing to see. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there and stay blessed, everybody, and peace. What's going on, guys? What's going on, Ty Squad? What's going on, everybody? So, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the the Phoenix Suns, and so Kevin Durant lost this matchup against LeBron. And I'm going to say this: this was an interesting game by the Phoenix Suns and Kevin Durant and LeBron James and the Lakers. This was an interesting game because Kevin Durant finished this game with 30 points, 6 assists, 4 boards, and LeBron James 21 points, 8 assists, 4 boards. I do think when we look at this matchup, when we look at this Kevin Durant LeBron James matchup, like I said, we have to celebrate greatness when great where greatness is. And we seen LeBron and Steph. We seen LeBron and KD. I mean, we seen LeBron, KD go match up in the finals a year ago. Match up in the finals in 2017, 2018, and 2013. We seen that kind of duel, that kind of interesting battle there. But this matchup, like, we have to celebrate these players' greatness and their greatness overall. But I do think with the Lakers taking this win, the Lakers might be the dominant team because it seems like Anthony Davis is coming into a zone. Anthony Davis is coming into a zone. But I think we're seeing a preview of a West Conference Finals because when you have Kevin Durant, one of the best scorers in the NBA, when you have Kevin Durant, one of the best scorers in the NBA, one of the best scorers in the NBA, you can say that it's going to be tough to like get a bucket to for somebody to stop Kevin Durant getting a bucket, getting an easy money bucket. Because Kevin Durant, when we look at his career, he has 2 championships. He won an MVP. He's making all teams. And I think this matchup was a good interesting matchup because for both teams, like when we look at this matchup, we're going to be talking about these two players again, when they match up again, because I think Phoenix, when you have a point guard in Tyus Jones, you have a point guard in Tyus Jones that you signed this year, which that was Phoenix's big problem is their point guard problem. That was Phoenix um big problem there. And I do think when we look at the Lakers had a good draft. They have a good coach in JJ Redick. They have a good coach. And they drafted Bronny. They drafted Connect. I think the Lakers like this could be a West Conference Finals here. This could be a West Conference Finals here that possibly possibly go to 7 games. Like, I know it's too early for me to say that Kevin Durant and LeBron James will meet in the West Conference Finals, even though it's um even though it's 1-1, even every team is starting off the season right now. But I think this was kind of a peak of a preview of a conference finals. This was a preview of a conference finals that we're probably going to get. Like these two won a gold medal together in the 2024 Olympics, so this is going to be an interesting matchup when you look at it. 41 matchups, like that's going to be interesting to see. Like we could never see 41 matchups ever again. Like LeBron's matchups in his career, like Steph against LeBron, D-Wade against LeBron, Carmelo against LeBron. But 41 matchups against Kevin Durant, somebody who who you won a gold medal with in the Olympics. Like this was this is going to be we saw a preview of the West Conference Finals and probably going to be in the playoffs because I think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs this year because they drafted Bronny, they drafted Bronny, and I think that would make LeBron more motivated because now you got your son on the team, and that makes you more motivated. And I think LeBron has had a long rest. LeBron had a long off season, and so did Kevin Durant. So I think both of them, Kevin Durant and LeBron James, are going to make the playoffs this year. Even though that Kevin Durant is up for a extension deal with the Phoenix Suns, I still have a feeling that both of these teams might meet in the conference finals or meet in the second round, somewhere around that. But it's very interesting when you look at it because when you look at it, you got two guys that are having amazing careers and are going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. And it's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day and met in the finals like 4 or 5 times together. So this matchup that we saw, it's going to continue as a matchup. It's going to continue as a matchup because we don't know how long Kevin Durant is in year 16 now, I think, or year 15. And LeBron's in year 22. So we don't know how long we're going to see LeBron James's greatness, how long we're going to see Kevin Durant's greatness. I would say in their next matchup, it's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Because you got two guys that are competitive and that brings that competitive energy to every team that they've been on. Kevin Durant has been on super teams and LeBron has been on super teams as well. But Kevin Durant and LeBron James to me changed the whole narrative as we look at free agency, as we look at trades. Because back then, no 90s players, nobody in the 90s were going to go anywhere else. They were going to retire with one team. But this matchup is always interesting to see because we really didn't get to see this Kevin Durant LeBron James matchup in a couple of years. We saw their matchups on Christmas Day when Kevin Durant was with the Warriors and LeBron was with my Cavs, and when Kevin Durant was with OKC and LeBron was with the Cavs or the Heat. But we haven't got this kind of matchup in a year and in like a few years. So with this matchup, it's interesting and it was fun to watch But the next matchup, I think, is going to be very interesting to watch as well, even though that you got two guys that are motivated and want to win championships. Because when we look at LeBron's career, all-time scoring record, all-time scoring record, 4 championships, 4 MVPs, and when we look at when we look at Kevin Durant, 2 championships, 1 MVP, made all teams with LeBron and Kevin Durant. They are always on that all-time team at the end of the year. That all first team or all second team at the end of the year. And I do think the Lakers are coming back. I do think the Lakers are coming back motivated. I think the Suns are coming back motivated. Because when you look who the Suns have, they have Devin Booker, they have Bradley Beal, and you have Kevin Durant, and a new head coach, and Mike and Bud, and Mike Bud. You have you have LeBron James, JJ Redick, Bronny, Connect, who you drafted, Bronny, who you drafted, and Anthony Davis still on the Lakers. So this makes it more interesting to watch these matchups, to watch like a LeBron James Steph Curry matchup, to watch like Kevin Durant, a Kevin Durant, LeBron James matchup, to watch like a Michael Jordan Magic matchup or a Larry Bird Magic matchup. Because when we get these matchups like we got when we get these matchups every single year of players going against each other, we're always going to convey that. We're always going to convey or not convey that who's the best player at the end of the regular season or what was the best matchup to watch. But I think whenever Kevin Durant and LeBron James match up, that's the biggest matchup to watch, even though they play the same position. But when we see Steph and LeBron match up, that's a different matchup because they don't play the same position. And LeBron, even though the Lakers got this win against the Phoenix Suns, probably the Phoenix Suns next game when they face the Lakers are going to come out with more energy, going to come out with more motivation. But it's going to be interesting to see. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And stay blessed, everybody, and peace.